And now at noon, a Fort Wayne school administrator is behind bars today. She is facing a handful of charges for dealing drugs. Our newsroom has been digging into the details of this story since overnight reporter Rod Hissong got word of it for First News. We have kept you up to date throughout the morning on Wayne.com. And now we have learned even more.
News Channel 15's Drew Blair has been on top of the latest developments. She is in news control now with the latest information. Drew, what have you found out?
Well, there's plenty of new information, Tara, and that's thanks to this. This is the probable cause filed in court against Shadwayne Curry. And that takes us back to last night when police in Illinois arrested her husband. Officers pulled over Derek Curry at about 6 o'clock. In his car, police found marijuana and determined Curry had intent to distribute or deal that drug. While talking to investigators, Curry admitted to having more pot at his home in Fort Wayne. So that's where our local officers showed up about an hour later. Investigators met Mrs. Curry, who is known to most as Mickey White. They had permission to search the home and ended up finding a slew of materials believed to be used in organizing drugs for dealing and drugs themselves. Pounds of packed and sealed marijuana and cocaine found in various places throughout the home. At that point, officers arrested Mickey White. She faces several charges, including a couple of felonies for dealing and possession. And White, or Curry, as she's also known, is the assistant principal at Memorial Park Middle School in the Fort Wayne Community Schools District. And I understand, Pat and Tara, you are with Elizabeth Fields right now. She's going to continue our team coverage. She spoke with school officials earlier today.
Right, Drew. Thank you. Yes, as a result of the charges, White has been suspended from FWCS with pay.
And Elizabeth, you talked with the district spokesperson this morning. What were you able to find out?
That's right, Pat and Tara. Someone called the principal at the school and let him know that he reported it to administration. As far as her being suspended with pay, Krista Stockman says that's negotiated into contracts, and it's not any indication whether they think she's innocent or guilty. Mickey White has been the assistant principal of Memorial Park Middle School since 2006, but she first started working for the district as a substitute teacher in 1993. Stockman says White has never had any disciplinary action while she was with FWCS. She says all employees go through a thorough background check and drug test before they're hired, but employees are not subjected to random drug tests once they are on the payroll. Stockman says their first priority is always the students, which is why White was removed, but at this point they're still gathering information too.
At this point, we have no information that there was anything inappropriate happening at school, that students were ever in any sort of danger or anything like that.
Now, Drew mentioned that Mickey's husband was arrested on drug charges as well. Krista says their discipline only reflects their employee, not their families. And of course, we've been following it all morning. We're going to continue to follow this story. We'll have more on 5 and 6.